Welcome to the Den of Debauchery.
And he just comes out screaming, covered in blood, and I fucking walk up to... Oh, wait, are we recording?
I think so,
Oh,
yeah, I think it's
yeah,
right.
never mind. I'll finish that story later. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to the Den of Debauchery, the podcast that got 12 views in its most recent video. So, thanks, guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're looking up, man.
Yeah, we just today, we started a new Facebook page, and pretty excited about that. We've gotten dozens and dozens of likes on the page, and one follow. So, yippee!
Just one follow?
Just one follow.
Well, you know, the podcast's moving up. You said the 12 views. You said the one follow. I mean, we're just getting.
Well, we started this page basically because I didn't want to just keep posting and sharing the podcast on like my Facebook page every time. I wanted to give it an actual place just in case, because like eventually like we'll just put it up and like whoever likes the page like
well, now
will
you don't
see
have
it.
to tag it now.
Yeah, I don't have to
they
tag
have a page that they liked.
Yeah,
That's
because I go through and I fucking tag like almost 30 people every time we put it up.
Yeah.
So we have the Facebook page now. Please like it and follow it if you don't mind. I wonder what we're doing wrong. Why we only get 12 views at one. Maybe I posted at the wrong time. I don't know.
My thing is we definitely need to get our viewership up a little bit, because otherwise our new sponsor is going to. They're not going to. I didn't tell you.
I mean, we've joked about fake sponsors in the past, but we don't have any real actual sponsors.
No, someone contacted me. You didn't get the email because aren't you linked up to our email as well?
Oh yeah, I haven't opened that shit in a while.
So yeah, someone got a hold of us.
Get the fuck out of here!
I swear to God, man. Yeah, but they sent me like a script. They kind of, not a script, but they sent me like a advertisement.
read?
An advertisement read for them. But they were real adamant that they're like, this is perfect for Yale. It's not so much that like.
Well, they're
something
probably
about
just
you
bigger fans of me and don't like you all that much.
Yeah, that's probably it. I haven't even read it. I just printed it off because it came in yesterday and I was busy.
Have we gotten paid yet?
No, you have to do the ad first. You have to. So I'm assuming that once our new episode comes out and they hear us actually read the ad, that's when they're gonna pay us. Which we probably should set up like a Venmo or something.
They heard that we got 12 views, and they were like, "This."
Well, that's what I'm worried about. We're gonna lose them if they're like, "Hey, we've saw multiple over 100, and now we got 12."
Fuck. All right.
Anyway, you want to just do this? We can get it out of the way, guys. You can,
ladies and gentlemen, the Den of Debauchery's first sponsor. Wow, this is a lengthy read. All right, I'll get into it. This is a. What is this? This is a...
I think it's an app.
An app?
Yeah.
No, but what's the organization? Support the King. Oh, is this like a non-profit for veterans?
I think so.
That fucking makes sense. That's why they sent it.
Okay, so because I thought it said Cameo, not Camo.
Oh.
Now I...
Cameo, like somebody would say.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now I get why they want you. Okay.
All right. Are you ex-military? This is the Support the Camo. Are you ex-military? Having trouble getting a job? Still live at home with your dad? Then this is the new app for you. What the fuck?
What?
I mean, I will be honest, veterans, there's a huge problem with fucking unemployment. And veteran-owned companies tend to have some of the funniest commercials, like that Black Rifle coffee. And
I've seen that, yeah. So, okay.
Sorry. I will stop interrupting you, Reed.
Right, go ahead.
Here at Support the Camo, STC for short, we like to help people who were handed taxpayer dollars, hard-earned money, and given free things paid for by those taxpayers.
That sounds like are they supporting the troops here, or are they like saying that they're a waste of money?
Yeah, I guess they're being smartasses.
Oh,
They're gonna throw a twist on it. I guarantee it. All right. Here at STC, we understand that laying around in barracks or standing guard waiting for an attack that is never coming can be difficult. The transition from that back to the normal workforce, where they expect you to work hard and earn your money, might sound too difficult. In the real world, they pay minimum wage for easy work, and that is not what you are used to.
Are they saying that the military is lazy? I really should have proofread this, man.
Derek?
What?
Did you type this?
No, man, it's their letterhead. It says right at the top, it says support the camo.
Yes.
It's their letterhead.
Support the camo, which they typed into a Word document littered with incorrect grammar and run-on sentences and several insults that appear to be aimed directly at me.
But you think of it, you just said that there was a problem.
Our app allows people to give more of their hard-earned money, what little is left after the government takes it for taxes, and give it to ex-military who know they are better than the minimum wage job
Who know they are better? Okay.
they are only slightly overqualified for. I mean, unless they're infantry, then they're not qualified for it at all.
Okay.
That way they can lay around and pursue their dreams.
Oh, that's positive. They want you to pursue your dreams.
Why not start a podcast? Try stand-up comedy for free, or simply insult a friend that has a schedule and a job who cannot drop what they are doing to do what you want to do. Responsibilities? Not here at STC. So please consider downloading the app and give more of your money to a needy vet today.
To be honest, they must be fans. They must know our dynamic, because that sounds like it's really pointed at you, though.
There's about to be a fucking pistol pointed at you. Some bullshit. I thought we had fucking money.
I just told you, it's a real app.
It's not a real app. You typed it in a Word document, and
it's
littered with grammatical errors. And it's clearly...
It's a startup company. They probably don't have someone, they're probably overstressed. They're just trying to get their app out.
Uh-huh. That's real fucking funny. Well, actually, that's now that you did that, I can finally bring up the list of emails that we have gotten. It took a while to compile them, but yeah, we actually have viewer emails.
How is it, like, viewers have been emailing us?
Yeah.
How is it that I've missed all of those emails, but I found this one?
I don't know. I guess you weren't fucking paying attention.
So you found
Maybe they sent them to my email. Maybe they Twitter DM'd me. Did I say email? I meant DM'd me on my private Twitter account.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So this is just listeners.
So the list of listener questions and topics that they want us to bring up.
Oh,
so
dude, I'm fucking pumped. This is what I've been waiting for. All right, go.
Number 1. Why does Derek always say unfunny shit? That's a question I would like answered as well.
Well, that's bullshit, and you know that because Seltzer Water Under the Bridge, it was mine creation.
I don't recall that.
I'm just saying.
I'm not the one that said this, man. This is the fucking fans.
Well, you're fucking reading them, so I'm gonna take all of my frustration out on you. So.
No, talk to the fans. Don't talk to me. I didn't write this. Just like I'm mad at support the camo.
Don't take it out on me. That's not me.
Exactly. Don't take it out on me. This isn't
right.
me.
Absolutely. Okay. Just keep going. There's got to be some compliments in there somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure there are. Okay. Okay, is Derek this whole time been doing a character where nothing he says is funny and it's just the longest prank ever? I'm so confused.
Am I Andy Kaufman? No, guys, I'm over here. I'm doing everything I can to bring you good content. Are they saying that they don't even want me on here anymore?
That's weird that you said that, because this next question is, will Derek ever commit and bring any actual good content? Seems like it's all just Yale over there.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know what to tell you.
These are fucking harsh. Wow.
Yeah, true, but I mean, I was the one that found the app. I'm the one monetizing us.
Right? Yeah, with support the camo. Yeah. STC. Support lazy veteran today. This next one's we just got a couple here. Fuck you, Derek. Eat shit, Derek. Well, these are more comments than questions. Fuck you, Derek. You can derelict my balls.
Well, that one I did. I do know about that one.
Yeah.
The guy couldn't even say it right or spell my name right, even though you have written my name in the, description multiple times. He couldn't take the time.
That's
to
right.
look
I write
at
the
it.
names in the descriptions. That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
Even the one that I did, even the one that I edited, I think you wrote the description.
Yeah, I still wrote the description and sent it to you so that you could upload it. Everything was set up. You literally had to click buttons, and you couldn't handle it.
No, I did that one time. I uploaded that one time. It was the other time.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
I want to just take time out to not ever offer him a spot here. He was very rude to me. He also is for sweet tea, which we all know is disgusting. He probably also likes Coke.
Dude.
That's all I'm saying.
Fucking, do you realize how good sweet tea is? That regular tea is just called unsweet tea. Like, it was invented first, but now it's called unsweet tea because that's how much better sweet tea is.
Wouldn't it just be called tea?
Yeah, but that's how good sweet tea is. Is that tea got changed to unsweet tea.
My thing is, I think only Southern people drink sweet tea, or they should, and that's just lack of materials.
Lack of materials.
Lack of ability to get better things like Mountain Dew or Pepsi. But I don't know what that guy... Do you know that guy's name? He has some type of weird name. I can't remember it.
It's not like his actual name. It's his fucking YouTube username.
Yeah, well,
which came from his email.
I know. So
I'm not going to say anybody's name on here unless they actually fucking want me to say it on here.
He's on the comments, and I want all of my fans, which apparently I don't have that many by these fucking comments and questions, to just tear them apart.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, go against the YouTube guidelines. Fuck that.
Yeah. Now, there is one person that had a critique of me as well, if you're...
Thank God.
Yeah, I know.
I thought it was all me.
Yeah, I know, but that would be unfair and clearly made up if that were the case.
Right.
So there's one person...
Is it hard for you to read? Do you need me to read it?
No.
Okay.
I'll read it. Yale is the best part of the podcast.
That doesn't sound like...
Hold on. However, his sweet melodic voice is often distracting, and I find myself swept up in it like a warm blanket, and I often find myself just so distracted that I can't focus on the words, and I have to go back and listen a second time to hear what he's actually saying because of that smooth, buttery voice.
That doesn't sound like it. That's a complaint?
Yeah, it says that I'm distracting with my voice.
That doesn't sound like a complaint. That sounds like they enjoy your voice a lot.
Yeah, they enjoy it so much that it distracts them. Like they can't focus on the content.
I don't get it. I don't think that's...
I don't know. I'll do my best to work on that, listener. I will do my absolute best to make sure that I am not so smooth and buttery.
Why are you doing that with your
anymore.
voice?
I'm not doing anything with my voice.
Why you're definitely...
I'm not doing anything with my voice.
You lowered your voice.
I did not lower that.
You're doing like pillow talk right now.
This is who I am.
Why are you doing it? I don't like this.
Dude, I'm just trying to give the listeners what they want, all right?
No, they don't want that. They said they don't want that.
Silky, buttery voice to just, be more gravelly,
God, it's melting over me right now.
I know. Like a warm bukkake bath all over your face. Just let it wash over you. Okay.
So I'm gonna I know that you called out our app, our sponsorship, but I don't think that those are real questions from our listeners. I'm just saying.
Those are real. I mean, I read them
from a notebook. Do you have to write them out?
Yeah, we don't have internet, obviously, so I wrote them out. I copied them off the email.
Oh. So is that word for word, though?
Them. Yeah, those were word for word. I read it.
You're telling me that you got the whole email. You didn't just leave out the part where they may have insulted you.
Absolutely not.
Because all they did was
I wouldn't do that.
Compliment your voice.
I have integrity. I would never do that. I'm not a piece of shit. Jesus.
I don't get it. This podcast is supposed to make me feel better, and so far it hasn't.
Since when? The whole theme of the podcast is talking shit to each other.
Right, but I've been the funny one up until now.
Since when?
I don't know what number we're working on right now, but since podcast 1, okay?
Okay.
Diarrhea Diaries.
Okay. Yeah. You told a story about shitting your pants. What else?
Very good.
What else you got?
Yeah, I had a good story.
The best thing that you can say is that you are friends with funnier people that brought in and told funnier stories.
Oh, okay.
That's
First
your
of all,
number one
Junior
con-
was funnier than both of us.
Junior's a fucking psychopath.
Speaking of which, I have spoken with Junior recently,
Yeah.
and not only like I want to get him back on here, and I think the listeners do as
Absolutely.
well. He has a story, and I'm not going to ruin it for you, but he has a story that you're not going to believe, dude. It is so funny to me.
Okay.
So he's not done with his shenanigans. He's not done with whatever.
Right.
I'll let him tell and this is this is another story, but this is Thursday.
Right. The
It's
24th.
Yeah, October 24th.
We're recording episode 19 right now.
Right. Just this Sunday, whatever date that is, but just this Sunday, he went to Cedar Point with his family, and they pushed his mother around in a wheelchair all day just so they can get to the front of the line.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, now this isn't the sad
Oh my
story I want him to
God.
tell when he comes on here.
Oh my god,
I'm
dude,
just-
what the fuck?
He's not done. I'm saying we're going to get him on. He's going to be a recurring
Oh my
person because he's so his life is unbelievable.
I'll tell you what, man, since 20 is kind of a milestone, maybe we'll get him on for the next one. Bring him back.
Let's do that.
For episode
Let's
20.
do that. I'll talk with him.
Fuck it. Yeah. You heard it here first. If he responds and if he wakes up and actually gets over here,
Yeah.
then
Wipes the Dorito
Junior will
dust
be
off of
on
him.
episode 20.
Was that picked up?
Oh yeah, we definitely got that one. That's
was
staying
a-
in the podcast.
That was a Yale fart.
That is some high quality entertainment right there.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We giggle like children at farts because this is how adults behave. Yep. We bring people in to tell their sad, tragic stories of coming out to their family and the struggles of being a gay person in today's world. Also,
I'm not. You know what? I think going back to the gays coming out and living in a gay world or whatever. By now, everyone has to be over PC. It's almost easier now
what do you mean?
to be out. I think because everyone has to be. Well, I mean, there's such a push to be accepting. Not that everyone is.
No. Here's the thing. The push to be accepting is located in two major areas of America. You got your California, you got your New York. And that's just where
And you have
all
your
of the people are.
And you have your Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, that is big.
That is a metropolitan mecca.
Yeah.
Speaking of Columbus, Ohio,
What about it?
I will be going to Columbus, Ohio on December 12th
For what?
for Kill Tony Live.
No shit.
So
do you know
for
who's going to
tho-
be the guest on that?
I don't. They normally like live stream it and then like announce the guest. I think I don't know.
Yes, it will be live stream, and it's December
12th. So
I'm
for
gonna
those
watch
of
it
you that
live.
don't know, Kill Tony ran by Tony Hinchcliffe and Brian Redband. Tony Hinchcliffe is a very smart, like quick-witted comedian, and they run a live podcast where they sell tickets. People show up, and what they do is they bring up audience members. They throw in their names into a bowl, and they will select a random audience member. And like in a show, they end up, bringing up anywhere to like 5 to 10 comedians during their live stream.
Depends on how good
And they
they
get
are.
up and they have 1 minute to do
60 seconds
60
uninterrupted.
seconds. 60 seconds uninterrupted stand up. And then they get a little noise, and that means they have to finish their joke. And so I got a ticket. I'm going. There is no guarantee that I will get called up. In fact, I will almost certainly not, just because there's so many people that sign up.
Right.
So, like, out of the people that sign up, fucking what, 10% get their
Offer
fucking
Tony
name called.
a hand job, man. I mean,
Yeah.
do what you
I
got to
would.
do.
Like, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Is like I'm just gonna have like palmed in my hand. I'm gonna have a bunch of like my name written down on a sheet of paper, and when you get to write your name down, I'm just gonna like drop in the extras in there as well. Just fucking cheat the system.
You heard it here, Tony. He's cheating.
I'm cheating.
He pulls you out 3 times.
Yeah. So that's exciting. Like I said, I almost zero chance that I won't get on it, but that would be very cool.
I mean, not that you have to think about it now, but do you have an idea for your minute? Something you've done
I'm gonna
before?
go with the. Yeah, it's gonna be stuff that
I think
done
that's
before.
the best bet. I
Yeah.
mean,
stuff that I know like already at least gets laughs with.
yeah,
A couple
they're still going to
different crowds.
terrorize you.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if
sure.
for once again for the listeners that may not know about it, after Yale, if he does it, after Yale does his minute, they'll. A lot of times, the point of it is for them to kind of give tips and talk about their set, but they end up interviewing the comedian and typically just destroying them. Like you said, Tony is one of the best.
They compliment the people that they think do well.
Right, yeah, they will, but they're also going to find something about you that's funny.
Oh, yeah.
And make fun of you about it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just what they do, and that's a lot of fun to watch, especially when Tony gets going.
Oh, yeah. He's so quick-witted. And Jeremiah Watkins, the
Oh,
leader
that's
of the band.
true. The band, the best band in the land.
Yeah, that's the theme. Is like they have a band with them.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot all about that.
Jeremiah Watkins, Chroma Chris, and oh my god, I just forgot the last guy's name. So insulting. Man.
So yeah, so they have a
anyway.
band that legitimately plays music, and then they always come out in characters, and that'll be that should
And
be a lot of
they're
fun.
funny as shit. I just watched the ones where they were 80s comics, so they were doing like bad comedy mixed in with like
Legitimate insults.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was really, really good. But yeah, I'm excited for that.
and they always have a guest too, so you might be in the presence of another
might be in
awesome
the presence
comedian.
of somebody really fantastic. I mean, freaking the last one that I missed a few, but the last one that I watched had Dom Irera, and that guy's a fucking
He's on there quite a
legend.
bit. I feel like he enjoys
He's-
himself a lot.
Oh, he's quick-witted, and he'll actually fucking like give probably some solid advice, and he's just one of the best at like slinging insults too. So he's perfect for it.
My favorite is when the comedian gets on there and thinks that they're better than they are and refuse to like take the
Oh,
criticism
my
to
God.
heart.
It's just like you go up there, nobody laughs, and they're just like, and then they start like trying to like talk shit. It's like watching like an American Idol audition.
Exactly.
Except for like there's no security, so like this person has to walk by the famous people to get on the stage. It's like it's a tight fit, and then they have to walk by them to like leave the stage. And I'm just sitting there thinking like, dude, you're insulted, and some of these people are like giants too.
Yeah, and Tony's a
Terrifying.
small guy.
He's a very small guy.
He doesn't have Joe Rogan to back him up.
Well, if Joe Rogan's on at that time,
If Joe Rogan was on, you'd probably shit your pants. There's a very good chance of that.
well, I don't know who they would have as a guest though, because they're with them being on the road. I feel like most of the time, like they're good guests, or when they're at the Comedy Store.
Right. Yeah, I wonder if they will have one at all.
Yeah.
I mean, there's...
It would be cool.
Usually
I
they
hope that
do.
they do. I don't know who's. I mean, yeah, I don't know who. I mean, I'll take a look and I'll tell you what. We'll look up and see who's doing shows in Columbus at that time, and it might be them. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited because it's
I
a
would be
Thursday. That
Yeah.
December 12th is a Thursday.
Phil Tony's always... Actually, usually it's on Tuesdays, isn't it?
It's on multiple days of the week, man.
Oh, I thought they always did live stream on Tuesdays from the Comedy Store, but that it might be a different schedule. due
That's
to the
probably
fact
like
that
they do that every Tuesday, like
then
from
they
the Comedy
travel.
Store, but then they also do the road ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just started the road ones, and they actually
Dumbass.
went over overseas. They went over to like Europe, and they were doing them over there.
No shit? That's
yeah.
awesome.
And it's gotten big. It's really cool.
Yeah. My nipples are getting hard just thinking about it.
Well, okay.
Well, this next one is for a certain someone. This story, since we were talking about the military.
Oh yeah,
Since you brought it up.
You have a story. No, I did
Yeah.
not bring it up. You keep acting like I wrote that. I didn't. But go ahead. I know what you're talking about. You're
I
trying
can
to blame
smell the ink until it came off your printer at work. I can smell it.
me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Detective
Anyway.
work.
Shut up, bitch. So this is for, I'll just say your first name, Kevin. you wanted me to tell this story, so I will go ahead and do that for you.
Kevin, I know?
No.
Okay.
Not the Kevin.
I was like, is he talking? All right, go ahead.
No, I talked to your fucking brother.
I guess.
What's the big fucking deal? I fucking emailed him our logo.
I
We're working on T-shirts.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
So we didn't need this sponsor. We're about to make our own money?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right.
Better be ready to report on your taxes, bitch.
Yeah. What about that website?
I fucking asked him. He's mentioned he didn't answer, and then yeah. I said, hey, so let's talk about this website, and then just no response. And I said, hey, T-shirt. He's like, I'm on it. Cool. Because I fixed the logo, because our logo was like off-center, the picture.
Okay.
And it bothered me.
Yeah.
So I fixed it on both the Facebook and the YouTube page. So and emailed him that one. Anyway, so this story is about poor young Yale, lonely on Fort Bliss. Just trying to find his way in the world, you know, just looking for love in all the wrong places. And a new soldier showed up, and my basic read on her was that like she was probably going to make the rounds through the platoon, like the rounds through her unit, and I just wanted to like be there first, basically, is kind of how I thought about it. And at first, she was not going into my unit. Like, when she showed up, like, we were going to, like, she wasn't supposed to end up in our unit. So I was like, great. Like, it's not. So I was like, so I don't have to deal with her all the time. It's not going to be that big of a deal if I just do, like, one hookup. So she starts drinking, and she's too young to drink. So, you know, I just want to make sure that she's safe.
Oh, stop. No, you didn't.
Shut
no
up.
one cares.
So I basically, like, I cut her off, and I was like, hey, I'm not going to say anything, but, like, you have to stop at this point, okay? So, like, this is where you stop drinking. She's like, okay.
Are you allowed to drink 18 on base?
No. Fuck no. Fuck no.
I thought you were, as long as you were
no.
Okay.
No.
No?
No, you have to be 21.
Yeah, I'm a
Absolutely
civilian.
not. No, rules don't change. Rules don't loosen up when you're in the military. They get more strict.
Someone should tell us support the camo, but go ahead.
What the fuck does that even mean? There was a nothing.
They act like you guys did nothing. I'm actually not happy about it. I'm going to have to send them an email. Go ahead.
Yeah. Send yourself an email. I'm going to fucking strangle you with your microphone cord, I swear to God. Anyway, so the first night that she shows up, she gets drunk, and I get drunk, and we end up hooking up. And I was just like, hey, and I was like, we can hook up. And I was like, just so you know, I was like, don't fucking go running your mouth about this. I was like, I do not like my private business. Like, I like to keep my private business, so don't go running around telling everybody in the unit that we hooked up. And I was like, it's not a huge deal. I'm not going to be, like, livid, but, like, please don't. She says, okay, I won't. And I leave the next day. I'm going camping with my friend Chase. What's up, Chase? And we're going camping.
See, military sounds like just a big, like a summer camp. You guys are just going camping. A lot of silence in between there.
Sorry, I'm just picturing your funeral. A lot of silence there, too. Zero tears.
Because people are sad.
No, because nobody showed up.
Oh, why? That doesn't bother me.
Anyway.
All right, so you go camping, you go tenting, Brokeback Mountain
we're out
style.
Exactly. Just two dudes out there,
Cowboy hats.
Trying to figure out how to quit each other, but we just can't.
Just can't quit you.
We actually got stopped by the game warden because we didn't have fishing licenses, and somehow managed to not get ticketed.
I don't know what you're talking.
Oh, no. He set up. He's like, buy a fishing license on your phone right now. So like I had to open up my phone, show him that I bought it. He's like, all right, no ticket. I was like, fuck.
That's real?
Yeah. It's a true thing.
Okay.
So while we're out there, I get a fucking, like, she's like messaging me and like being annoying. I'm just like, and then she's like calling me and then like drunk, and I'm like ignoring the whole fucking thing. And she's like, I said to like my roommate and the other people there, and I'm like, hey, like it looks like she wants to like drink and party, like keep her fucking under control. And I was like, we're responsible for her until she fucking gets settled in and has her fucking leadership this weekend. So like, don't fucking let her get all crazy and out of control. That's exactly what they do. She gets fucking shit faced, and that's why she's fucking like blowing my phone up. And I was like, motherfucker. So I was already pissed at my roommate for that. And he had done the shitty little thing where he was like, that's all you, dude. Like, I don't even want to touch that. And I was like, why? And he's like, that's fucking gross, man. I was like, I get it. Like, that's fine for you. Your standards are what your standards are. I was like, but that's not. And this motherfucker hadn't been laid in like 2 years at the time, and I fucking knew that. And he wants to act like he's all fucking better than me. And then this motherfucker is like drunk and like hitting on her, and he's trying to fucking hook up with her.
Was she a chubby? I don't know how you like the chubs.
She's a little thick, I guess, but not chubby.
All right.
People have different definitions.
Yep.
So I don't know where your line is. But anyway, so I get back, and she fucking had told everybody. Fucking this dude Chan walks up. I could say that name. There's a fucking million Asian people in the army. He walks up and he's like, yeah, so heard you had sex with so-and-so. I'm like, what? She's like, I was like, where did you hear that? She's like, well, she came up and she said, I'm so-and-so. Yale and I had sex last night. I was like, oh, God damn it.
That's a good greeting.
Yeah, that's literally how she fucking introduced herself.
That's an icebreaker right there.
I was just like, God damn it. So I'm like, I fucking, like, automatically I dislike this woman. And I was like, I fucking told you to, like be quiet about, like, you're running around literally telling everybody. And I was like, and you're being an idiot. I was like, I know you just got here, but you're being a fucking idiot. And, like, if you are going to drink underage, like, you're not doing it around me. I was like, I'm not going to contribute to that bullshit because you can't keep your fucking shit together. And I was like, I'm fucking done with this bullshit. And she is just the world's worst fucking soldier. I mean, the absolute fucking worst. To the point where somebody, like, would come up and tell her to do something, and she'd be like, why? They'd be like, hey, I just told you to do that. And she's like, I don't get it. And, like, people are, like, trying hard, like, and she backtalked everything. And he's like, hey, you didn't do this. Well, I couldn't because of this stupid thing. It's like, hey, no, you were supposed to do it. You didn't do it. Well, you didn't let me finish. And, like, you don't do that shit.
Yeah.
You don't fucking do that shit.
Was it to superiors or just...
Yeah, superiors. Fucking everybody.
Jesus.
She was one of those people that literally,
like,
not once in her entire fucking career did she ever have somebody say, hey, you fucked up. And she went, you're right. I'll fix it. Every single thing was a back talk. She never fucking shut it down.
Jesus, you can't do that to football coaches.
We're both we're training out there in fucking Death Valley, California, and so we're out in the middle of fucking desert, and we start taking like fake fire, where they're shooting at us with blanks.
Right.
And her and I are both over by the porta potties they had set up near a little hastily made base. And we're like, hey, we gotta go back. Like, we're gonna have to bound back and help support. And she's like, hold on, I'm not done. And I said, we're fucking getting shot at. Like, it's a simulation, but still, like,
right, you have to
fucking act like we're in training. I'm like, we're fucking getting shot at. Hurry up. And because here's what the monsters did. My roommate, who I'm now pissed at because he fucking acted like he was better than me and then tried to hook up with this girl that he thought was beneath him.
But I will give your friend or the roommate benefit of the doubt. I have been your roommate. I am better than you, so continue.
You're half right. You were my roommate. And then just they make that motherfucker my team leader, even though I've got time and rank over him by like a year and a half. And they make her the other team member. So it's us three. We're on the fucking team, and he's in charge, and she's... Oh, it's
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Nightmare.
This sounds like a porno waiting to happen.
It's a fucking nightmare because I fucking hate this dude because he just starts like at one point. Here's what he did. He made himself look like he was the absolute shit by always looking busy. And it fooled everyone for a very long time, including myself.
Yeah.
Like, he was just always overworked, overstressed, always running around like, hey, I got to go do this. And then at one point, I am packing our entire team's shit into the fucking truck, into the fucking Humvee by my goddamn self. I get some help from another fucking team. They walk in there, and he's sitting on his cot doing nothing. And apparently what my friend Chase, like, fucking, like, yelled at him to the point where, like, he got fucking put in his place by somebody high-ranking. Like, the shit was bad. And he would just, like, always walk around rubbing his head. He's like, he lost something, fucking dumps out the trailer, throws all of our shit into the sand looking for it, can't find it, and then tells us to put the shit back in the fucking trailer. This dude is 130 pounds, and I know that I could fucking just snap him if I fucking wanted to. But, like, it's so fucking goddamn frustrating. And so I just start, like, grabbing bags. And she's like, are we really going to put all this back? And I said, yep. I start grabbing his bags, and I'm throwing them, and he's got, like, sense of equipment. I'm throwing that shit 30 feet in the air and letting it fall down into the trailer. And I put all his shit on the fucking bottom so he couldn't fucking get to it. And I was like, nope, let's fucking put it away. That was the worst fucking month of my fucking life, was that goddamn training. But yeah, we're in this fucking, we're getting shot at, we got to fucking bound back. And the policy is whoever is the newest soldier has to carry the fucking 249, which is it's a light machine gun, but that fucker's heavy. So she's fucking trying to bound with that big fucking gun. She's telling me, like, I'm telling you, get out of the fucking porta potty. Like, wipe, we have to get back right fucking now. And she says, I'm going, don't get pissy. I have rank over her.
Yeah, but
you don't fucking talk to somebody who outranks you that way.
Okay,
and I was like,
so
people that want to fucking
three,
slap their dick on the table, like, about rank, are real pricks. Like, but when you're getting shot at and you're not listening to somebody who's fucking in charge of you, it makes me want to burst a fucking blood vessel.
Your roommate, then you, then her, as far as ranking.
Well,
because they put him in charge, right?
Because his position. His position.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I meant, yeah.
So, anyway, that's not important. And so finally we fucking bound back, and I'm fucking livid. I am fucking livid. And I fucking tell this girl, and I was like, I don't give a shit that this isn't fucking real. We have to fucking treat it like it's real. If I tell you to fucking do something when we were getting shot at, you have to fucking do it. You have to do it in a fucking hurry. If there's real goddamn bullets, and I was like, they could have gotten fucking slaughtered. I was like, you have a fucking machine gun. They need that fucking support. You needed to get back there as soon as fucking possible. How many people could have fucking died because you were taking your sweet ass time wiping your fucking ass? I was like, you don't ever fucking do that. Don't ever fucking do that. I was like, I will give you one fucking warning. And she was basically saying, like, you're just mad at this because of our fucking history. Like, that's what you're mad about. This isn't even about that. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't give a shit about us. You don't get to do this. She's like, you wouldn't treat me like this if I was just a different soldier. This is because of our history. Like, you wouldn't talk to anyone like this. And I was like, I was like, if you were a male soldier, I would have fucking pushed that fucking porta potty over and drug your ass out of there.
I was thinking that the whole time.
I was like, I would have fucking drug you back there. And I was like, oh my God, that stupid fucking bitch. And so I'm dealing with her. And I fucking hate the guy who's my team leader. And I outrank him. And he's giving me stupid shit. He's basically like, he's stressed and overworked, and he wants us to do everything so that he can have, like, so he can relax as much as fucking possible. And so I can't show to her that disrespecting somebody who's above you is okay. So I have to grit my teeth and take it. Mm-hmm. Because I'm trying to set a good example for the fucking bitch. And she just keeps fucking out. So now I'm stuck in between two people I hate, and I have to put on a fake fucking act the entire goddamn time. And I guarantee I aged like 5 fucking years in that month that we had to deal with that shit. It was the worst goddamn time.
So this
ever.
is the story Kevin wanted you
This is
to
the
tell.
fucking story that Kevin wanted me to tell. And fuck you for making me relive this, Kevin. I hate you. You're a bad person. I don't like you.
Are we
like
going
you
to
no
be
more.
able to get this lady on the podcast?
Absolutely fucking not.
I would love to.
Oh, you want a little bonus? Bonus exclusive.
I love a boner.
I love
bonus.
No, yeah. She smoked her entire pregnancy. So not too long after we ended up getting deployed to Kuwait. I put deployed in quotation marks. We all know Kuwait is not a real deployment.
That's true.
After you don't know shit. Shut up.
You got paid to get a tan.
On my fucking hands and head. That's the only place that got tan. Anyway, some point while like very early on to the deployment, she finds out that she's pregnant. It's kind of on the line where she either got pregnant right when she showed up or right before. So, which means that now she gets to go home early because you can't have pregnant people deployed. So she gets to leave. So I go through the deployment and, it's Kuwait, so it's not, a fucking real deployment. Everybody that's been in the military knows that it's not an actual deployment, and we all cry about it, but that's the sad truth. So because of like the work schedule and, just being away from family, it was just a little bit stressed, and I had the habit of always smoking whenever we were in the field doing training, and I kind of picked it back up when we got sent to Kuwait. So I'm smoking, and then like I quit while I'm there, and then I start back up again when we get back. So we get back, and she is now super duper pregnant, like mega pregnant. Like she's wearing the fucking like belly sticking way out, wearing the fucking maternity army uniform. And yes, those are a real thing.
I was going to say, I didn't even know they had those.
Those are a real thing, yeah. This bitch is smoking every day. Every day. She's got to be like...
Just one a day,
I think I
right?
saw her from like 7 months pregnant to 8 months pregnant, and
but just
she
one
is smoking.
One a day can't be that bad.
No, chain smoking. The bitch is like chain smoking every fucking day. And so, I show up, and I only ever smoked in the field, and she sees me fucking smoking a cigarette, and she goes, "Oh, wow, I don't think you were supposed to be smoking now that you're back." And I said, "I am not about to take any shit from you about smoking right now with your pregnant belly pointing at me." And she was all like, "What? Like, what's the big fucking deal?" She's like, "It's not even that big of a deal." And I went, "Smoking while fucking 8 months pregnant isn't a fucking big deal? You're a fucking idiot."
You know what? I'm taking a stand on this. I think that's why we're raising pussies now.
Because we don't smoke.
Because we don't smoke.
Moms don't smoke when they're pregnant anymore.
I think only pregnant women should smoke.
They don't smoke. They don't drink. How the fuck is your baby supposed to come out not looking like Megamind
That's right.
if you don't drink?
The baby needs to come out with a cigarette and a fucking scotch. Okay? We need to... I think women that just smoke
that
are gross.
That Will Ferrell skit where he fucking comes out of the baby. Oh, it was hot in there.
Yo, I forgot my watch.
It's a good skit. You know what? I've been stopping the recording every time I have to cough. I'm not doing it anymore. They're just gonna have to listen to it whenever I cough, and I can feel it.
I'm gonna...
Jesus, take me, Jesus.
Please. I'm gonna have fucking bird flu tomorrow. I can feel bird flu just flowing through me right now.
And now I'm coughing directly onto all the equipment that you're gonna have to pack up too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Anyway, were you talking about like how she didn't know who the father was?
Yeah, that was one of the things is that
Was it
I
you?
know for sure. No, we had stopped months before.
Oh, okay.
Everybody started making that fucking joke, and I was just like, no, it's not mathematically possible.
It's still funny.
It's still funny unless you're making a joke to you about somebody that you absolutely hate. It's like, no. And also, we were safe. But anyway, yeah, like I knew, like women are never honest about the number of guys that they've been with. Like they always undersell it. Mm-hmm. They always say way less than it actually is. And she was doing that, and I know it because I knew like 3 like all right around that time where she would have gotten pregnant. Which means if I know about 3 and she'll admit to 3, that means it's like 9. So there's no fucking way she knew who the dad was. She just picked somebody and went with him. I have no idea what happened after that. Last time I saw her, she was like
so
8
you don't
months
know
pregnant.
if they did like a
No
DNA
idea.
test?
No idea. Don't want to know. Don't care.
I think that you're selling it now. I think you're coughing
I
harder.
really, really wish that I wasn't.
So
I'm fucking dying.
I think you should reach out to her. I would love to speak with her.
You can go fuck yourself. I will never talk to
Just
that
give
twat
me
again.
give me your name. I will message her.
No.
I would like to speak with her.
No, I will not give you her fucking name.
There's so many fluids happening in this.
I know.
Okay,
This is what you guys like to listen for. This is I'm sure there's some person on scouring the internet and YouTube looking for fetishes, and this is what hits their spot. So we cater to everyone. You can listen to my bodily fluids rocketing out of my gigantic nose.
Listen to that trumpet. Now, speaking of not knowing who the fuck is the dad, I have a friend that had
Are
to
you
deal
about
with
to tell
something
me
like
that I'm
that.
adopted?
You're the neighbor's kid.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks, Papa.
He actually did tell Yale that. I don't know if we mentioned that on
it's
here,
funny
but-
now, less funny when you're 6
Huh?
and don't understand sarcasm.
It was funny to him. No, I had a friend that they had to deal with that. So he was, this girl was sleeping around with quite a few people, and my friend was one of them. And she got pregnant.
She's
and-
single? Like now?
Yeah, she is. I mean, she's sleeping around still. She's
Yeah.
got 2 kids, hasn't stopped sleeping around.
Yeah, that's precisely what I'm looking for,
Right.
man.
So I'll give you her number if you
Oh,
give me the military girl's number.
I don't have it. I don't know it.
Just give me her name. Facebook
I
finds
don't know
everyone.
her. I can't remember her name.
Yeah, conveniently. Anyway, she was sleeping, let's say, with like 3 guys. All right. My friend was
At
the
once?
best choice. Yeah, not an orgy, but yes,
Ah,
at
lame.
the same time. And my friend was like the best of the 3 as far as like having his life together. And so she told him that it was. She told him that it was his, and he was thinking to himself smartly, like, no fucking way. I know. He's like, I haven't had sex with her in 3 weeks, and now she's all of a sudden pregnant.
Yeah, that's a quick to be so certain.
Right. So he said no, but he also couldn't prove that it was wrong. So he's dealing with this for 9 months, the entire pregnancy, because she told him like right when she found out.
Right.
So now he's dealing with this. He's going to doctor's appointments. His mom and his sister go to the baby shower,
Mm-hmm.
and for it, because I think it came out a boy. I think.
Did you
and-
just assume it's fucking gender?
She did. Yep. She calls it a boy.
Did you hear about the dude in Texas?
Let me finish. We'll
Then
get back
talk
to
about it. Okay.
whatever you're about to speak to.
Fucking infuriating.
The baby is born. He does a DNA test, and he's waiting for the results. And he's like, the fucking results should have been, you should have gotten the results by now. Where the fuck are they? Finally, I'd say midnight. He's like, you have to come over, and we need to talk about this. Where the fuck are results? She comes over, and she won't get out of the car. He has to go out to the street to talk to her while she's in the car. And finally, she admits that she's had the results for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
And why do you think she wouldn't tell him the results?
It's not his.
Because Maury, it is not the father. Yeah. So she had it for she would just not tell him for a week. She had the results,
That's fucked up.
and
that's fucking
then she
infuriating.
even admitted that night that she at no point
Right.
did she actually think that it was
Yeah.
his baby, but he was like smart enough.
Not
to,
only
like,
are you not the father, I knew you weren't the father the entire time.
right, but
Bitch, I'll fucking
I was just
kill you.
hoping that you didn't do a DNA test.
Oh
I'm
my
guessing.
god. Oh my god.
What is this Texas thing that you're talking about?
So this father down in fucking Texas, his son is 7, and we're already gonna get demonetized because I said son. That's called dead naming because her name is Luna now, and she knows she's a girl.
Right.
And got the custody taken away from him because the mom wants to send him to get like evaluated and then put on puberty blockers so that he can transition.
I've heard.
to
Yeah,
a
I've heard
female.
of stuff like this.
Lost fucking custody in
Good.
Texas. In Texas.
I feel like that would
Lost
be,
custody of his son because they are actually thinking that a 7-year-old is capable of knowing that they want to be a different fucking gender. They actually know what they think that kid can actually know what that means. He lost custody.
It's the times we're living in, man.
Dude, like to be fair, they like nothing's being decided yet other than he lost custody. Like they want to send him to be evaluated, but so then he can get put on the fucking puberty blockers and get like hormone treatments. They want him evaluated first, but it's like it's a child. It's a fucking child.
Hey, man, by 7 years old, I knew I wanted Poo-Tang.
They
know.
I mean, I kissed a girl at 7, but the idea
you like
of
it?
like, I did. I got I got held out for recess because of it. I got in trouble. I wasn't allowed to go to recess that day because I was kissing a girl in school. Yep.
I bet your dad gave you a little fist bump on that one.
I don't even know if he knew about that one because I was handled at the school. I don't know if he did. He did not give me a fist bump when I brought a beer bottle to school, however.
Nope.
He was not happy about that
Nope,
one.
I wouldn't imagine so. Hey,
See, here's what happened. It was that same girl. I wanted to play spin the bottle, and there were no bottles
so
in the
you just
fridge.
brought...
There were no bottles in the fridge, and that I found an old beer bottle. Like the label was faded, like it had been sitting out there.
You know
but
a
I
water
wasn't
bottle works just the same, right?
There were no bottles in the fridge. Is what I'm telling you. There were no other options.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I was 7. That's what I'm telling you. How stupid 7-year-olds think. Is that I fucking took this bottle. I couldn't get it off because I wasn't strong enough. I couldn't twist off the beer cap.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought a full beer to school. And they were like, you shouldn't be leaving like this easy access to your kids. And he goes, he found that in the yard. He goes, look at the label. It's sun-dried. I was like, I don't even know if that's mine. Because we'd been living there like a fucking year at that point. And he's like, that might even be the previous owners because it was completely sun bleached. It had been there for a long time.
Right.
And they were like, and like basically I was like a fucking menace to society after that.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I wanted to play spin the bottle, and if there would have been one other type of bottle in that fridge,
Anytime.
I wouldn't have gotten in trouble at all. Was literally my brain went, no bottle outside. I'll dump out the beer so I won't get in trouble. I can't. All right. I showed it to some fucking kid on the school bus because I was like, yeah, this is what I brought to play spin the bottle. He told on me immediately. That motherfucker went to jail later. That's right. Good. That's fucking karma on your bitch ass.
I brought a... I brought a Swiss Army knife in 2nd grade to school.
You brought a knife to school?
That Swiss Army knife, one of those pocket
shit,
ones.
Son.
Because I got it for I think I was in the Boy Scouts, so I got it for like Christmas or something. And I just brought it, and I showed it to my teacher, and she just took it. she took it, put it in her drawer, and said,
Isn't
"You
this
can get it back."
awesome? Isn't this awesome?
It's
teacher?
literally, that's what I was thinking. Look, I got this cool thing. It's it's got different gadgets on it and stuff like that.
She's just like, okay, I'm gonna keep that in my desk.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. She goes, and you can get it back after the end of this day, and just don't bring it. And she was real nice about it, but yeah you're right. I mean, I was stupid, and I was like, hey, this knife is probably
you don't think
nothing.
about it. I chased my sister with a knife because I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious how scared she was. Like, she's bigger than me, and she's running away from me. Like, if it would have been like a snake skin or a fucking like dead mouse, I would have been doing the same thing. It's like, oh, it's funny. Look how funny it is that the bigger person is afraid of me. Ha 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 ha. And I got in a lot of trouble after that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to have Grandpa's knife back for a while.
I don't think we've talked about this before. This is an old story, but I think I brought it up to you. Do you remember the junior high kids that fed their teachers or the faculty
the kids
bodily fluids?
They made them crepes, and they put a little special sauce on them. Yeah, I remember that story.
But I think it was like, but I think it was junior high, but I guess I don't remember when I started masturbating, but I think they
gave they gave the ages of the kids, and it would like from like 10 to like 13, I think, were like the age ranges of the kids that did it.
That is.
I was like, if you're a 10-year-old dropping batches, like you are a fucking way ahead of your time.
Right.
You are a fucking prodigy.
Yeah.
10 years old, fucking shooting jizz, like that's impressive.
Yeah, but I don't think. I don't believe semen was the only thing.
Sorry, I
I
had
think
a little
there
jizz
was
in the back of my throat. I had to get it out. Fuck. Go on. You were saying?
If the lights are off and your mouth is open and you feel a tickle in the back of your throat, it's probably a dick.
Stop ripping off other comedians.
Who is it?
It's Tom Segura.
Now,
The title of this episode is Yale Dies Slowly from Within.
not fast enough. Anyway,
Agreed.
Jesus Christ, man.
I wish it would stop, alright?
Now, I don't believe it was semen. I think he spit in it. Maybe.
No,
I
it
don't know
was
if they
it
did.
was fucking
Only semen?
It was jizz. It was
I know,
fucking
but
jizz.
but only.
They
didn't spit on it.
They made crepes, and then they like it was like obvious. It was to the point where it was obvious that they were like, "This looks like jizz."
But I thought did the faculty eat it?
I don't know. They probably started to, and they were just like, "Hey, this is discolored from the rest of the crepe." And I was like, "This looks like jizz." And they're like, "No, it's like a swirl.
Thing.
It's like a swirl.
Yeah.
A swirl of what?"
And then one of the female faculty members
came up and licked it and went,
"That's jizz.
That's semen.
That's semen. Tasted before. Tasted last night, actually."
She's like an old 80s fucking vice detective that fucking dips their pinky into the fucking drug bust and goes, "That's heroin."
Yeah.
But she's just like, she's the jizz detective.
God,
she's the dick detective.
Thank God for her. She was able to.
She's walking around like she comes up and like solves the crimes by tasting the jizz.
And she's over here like, did one of you eat pineapple?
She's
recently?
She's in Law and Order SVU, and like that's her specialty. They bring her in. She's a ringer. She just comes in and she goes, "This DNA has been tampered with. You know, there's no way to be sure." And she goes, "I'll take this." Okay, I've got the sample, and then they have to do like a lineup where she jerks each person off, and she tastes.
This is so much work.
Each dick, and she's just like, and she's blindfolded, you know, so that they can get a positive ID.
Yeah, you definitely don't want any bias.
They do a positive ID,
yep.
And then she's just like, and then she gets all the way down to number 5, and she goes, okay, it was number 1. Yeah, it was definitely number 1. I was like, why'd you go through all 5? And she's like, well, I mean, they're here with their dicks out already. I mean, I'm not gonna be rude, you know.
And that's thoughtful because blue balls is a real thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a clever twist on a blind taste test. I think Dick Detective Taste and Jizz is probably a good way to end it. We'd like to go ahead and encourage everybody to go ahead and like that Facebook page, do all the fun stuff that we do. Follow us. Try to like watch the videos occasionally. We're working on getting a website as well. We're currently in the process of doing that. And once that happens, we will be able to do audio listeners. And again, do not forget, keep sharing that clip. By the time you guys hear this one, we'll have already dropped the kittens clip. So once we drop that, keep sharing it. Like, text it to your friends. Invite them to like the page. Invite them to fucking, you know, piss on me and beat me. Invite them to do whatever it takes to fucking...
Try it out.
Yeah, just try it out, guys. If you haven't fucking listened, you know, if you don't like us, you will like us after you listen to the fucking kitten story. So fucking share it to the people that aren't fucking listening. If you are an actual fan and you actually fucking like us and you actually fucking listen, then share our shit. Don't just listen to it and give it a thumbs up. Share it. We are trying to fucking grow, guys. Like a fucking boy that just hit puberty and can't quite make it. We are just trying to grow, all right? That's all we want to do. Like a 5'5" man, like the Bagel Boss guy. We just want to grow, all right? So thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Den of Debauchery podcast. It has been a pleasure sitting here and dying for your listening entertainment. You know, I've always felt that life is beautiful and tragic at the same time. It's has its ups and its downs.
This is pissing me off
Its
so
peaks,
much.
Its peaks and its valleys.
Just stop it.
And what you
Stop.
just have to remember is
Are you doing
that
your voice thing?
life is like a circle, you know?
Stop doing that to your voice.
You know, it always comes back around, you know what I'm saying?
Don't.
And
You're trying to do
this
the
is
buttery
how-
thing, aren't you?
This is just how life
Knock it
goes,
off.
you know? And
It doesn't melt.
they say, you know, that you're supposed
Oh my
to
god.
be, you know, an individual, but we're really all part of the collective. And I really believe that. And, you know, if you're a part of a collective, then when I hurt, you hurt. And when I masturbate, it gets in your hair sometimes. And that's just the way life goes. And that's how it continues. And, you know, I just wish that you would all would, you know, come along this beautiful journey with us. And be a part of the awesomeness. And just enjoy life with each other. Enjoy each other's bodies, each other's minds.
They've
each
checked
other's
out. Hopefully you're playing the
souls.
music right now.
And everyone just keep on keeping on, you know. Just never give up.
It's so generic.
Never surrender. You know, trust your
Oh
instincts.
my god, what are you reading Hallmark
And,
cards?
their father used to protect me like that too. This is actually a Star Fox quote, so I'm doing right now.
I'm just throwing.
And you know, this is great. I'm just gonna enjoy talking like this and bringing it out and sharing it for everybody, so that you can be, you know, a part of the fun experience. And you know, it's never too late to,
Okay, well, I'm
to
packing
say
up.
goodbye.
This shit's over.
You know, you can say what you want to about good old Yale, but one thing is that he never ever gives up, especially on an outro. He just keeps it going. He just won't give up on it, you know. And that's why I really appreciate you guys, all of you listeners out there that are just, you know, you guys are really just the best. All 12 of you that listened to that last episode, you mean the world to me. And I would love to know which 12 of you it is, so I can come up and thank you each personally, physically thank you, aggressively thank you, and tenderly thank you. Because we're really all just spinning around on this ball, and it can be a scary time, it can be an exciting time, and I think I'd like to make it an exciting time, even with a little bit of fear, but just enough to make it interesting, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, keep it smooth, keep it silky, keep it soft, keep it passionate, keep it warm, keep it slimy, keep it moist. Oh, keep it so moist.